On January the 26th, the highly anticipated new installment in the Left Behind movie series opens in theaters all over the country through Fathom Events. I want you to welcome back to the show the director and the star of Left Behind, The Rise of the Antichrist, Kevin Sorbo. I want you over on the couch. That is, unless you want to interview me.
No, I'll interview you later.
Now, what are you doing, by the way?
I'm videotaping. I'm going to give you a big plug in my social media.
I love this.
By the way, I'm wearing my Twitter jacket for those.
That's pretty cool.
For those who follow me on Twitter, those are actually my tweets in there.
I looked in there. He's not kidding. They really are. I've never seen anything so cool.
It's good, fun stuff.
You found a guy, you said in Estonia.
He's in Estonia. He's awesome. His name's Dimitri, and he does great. I was filming a documentary in Israel this past May.
Yeah.
He flew down to fit me.
That's incredible.
He did like 5 suits. I got a Hercules one, Andromeda one, and all my faith-based movies one.
I think now you'd need to get a Huckabee show one so that all of the interior is scenes from you being on the show.
Got to bring me back a couple more times. We'll get more variety of pants and suits and things like that.
I got to tell you, I had a chance to watch a screener of the new film, Left Behind, The Rise of the Antichrist. I really, really liked it. And I'm going to tell you something. People, when they see this, they're going to think that they're watching something that is happening right now.
It is like in real time. There's no question. The writers did a great job. Paul Lalonde and Jessica Parker did such an amazing job on this. They're the ones. It's Cloud 10 based in Toronto. They've owned the rights to the books. If you guys have read the Left Behind books, they owned for 30+ years.
Yeah.
They've been making movies on it. This is our first movie in 8 years, and we made it very modern day. So you recognize, as you said, quite a few things that is going on in today's world, in our crazy world, and you're going to feel like the rapture's got to be pretty close, I think.
But you know what I think you did? You told this story of things that are happening in our world, but it didn't seem like that it was outlandish. It did not come across as being cheesy, not at all. In fact, I found myself saying, man, this is like today's headlines.
Yeah. We got a great plug from Jerry Jenkins, one of the writers. He said it's the best Left Behind movie he's ever seen.
I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's a good reason for people to say, no, if you've seen them all, you have to see it because you're in the series. But if you haven't seen any of them, this is a standalone. You don't have to have seen the other ones for this to make complete sense.
No. Please go to leftbehindmovie.com. Leftbehindmovie.com shows you the trailer of the movie. It shows you the theaters near you. Just plug in your zip code, and January 26th, we open. So please, we need the support to make these things out there, because Hollywood is winning the culture battle, as you know. We're trying to fight back and do movies that got faith, love, hope, redemption, and laughter. I'm going to keep making those kind of movies. So. And
you directed this as well as starred in it?
I did.
You brought just a little clip from the film. Why don't you set it up and tell us what we're about to see?
Well, it's interesting. My character, I play Rayford Steele, if you guys know the books, the pilot in there. Nicolas Cage did the movie 8 years ago. I took over for Nicolas, because who needs him? And and so this scene deals with, it's 6 months after the rapture. And the world is, you got people that are denying it happened. You got people trying to explain why it happened. You got other people, like my character, trying to find out why my wife, who was trying to tell me to follow Jesus all my life and God, I'm following her trail. I go to the church. I run into the pastor. The pastor was left behind. And this is
not a good sign, by the way.
Oh, I know. But I don't think I'll be surprised in a lot of the woke world that's taken over churches today, but that's another conversation. I see him in there, we're having a conversation, I'm in his office now, and I'm trying to make a timeline for what's happening, and this is where the scene takes place.
I thought that was a very powerful way to present that there were people who have pretended to believe.
Sure.
And there's going to be a separating point.
Yeah.
You directed this as well as the starring role. How hard is it to direct the movie you're in?
You know, I actually started directing back in the Hercules years, so I've been doing it for a while now, and I love it. I mean, people say you got to choose one or the other. I'll still pick acting because I love to act, but it was fun, and I had a great cast, a great crew. I mean, we got Neil McDonough in here, we got Corbin Burnson, we got Bailey Chase, my wife, my son is in it, Braden.
Who was great in it, by the way.
He did a great job in it.
I remember from a few years back, and I saw him, and at first I didn't recognize him. I said, my gosh, that's Braden.
Yeah.
That kid's taller than you are.
Well, he's 6'5" now.
Yes.
I know, I'm 6'3", but both my boys are taller than me now, so.
But it's very well done, and I think one of the things people will recognize, some major Hollywood actors that are in it, you just mentioned a few, but they carry the film very convincingly.
Yep.
What do you hope people get from it?
I hope that it motivates people to actually go read the Bible again, maybe read the book Revelation, because I remember reading as a 12-year-old kid. And my pastor back at the time recommended it to us in our confirmation class because he said, if you read that book, it'll scare the hell out of you. So I thought that was pretty good. And so when I read as a kid, it was like blew me away. Then as I've gotten older reading it, it's an amazing book. And I hope people will maybe, compare it to what's going on in today's world with what that chapter talks about right now.
That'll scare them.
Yeah.
Newspaper one hand, Bible in the other. Yeah. It's pretty obvious that something's going on here, and a lot of it was predicted. But I just want to tell you, I thought it was brilliant the way you handled it. Why is it so important that people go to the theater to watch this film?
Like I said, I think it's a wake-up call, and I hope people will support it. Because the biggest thing we're battling right now, and I think, is that, the culture is run by Hollywood and mainstream media.
Yeah.
And Andrew Breitbart said it first that I heard of, that politics runs downstream from culture. And you see what Hollywood's putting out there. You see the type of movies they're putting out, the type of TV shows they're putting out, and the agenda that they're forcing on us. I want to, like I said, I want to do movies that are more uplifting. I used to get stopped all the time because of Hercules or Andromeda. I get stopped all the time now and say, please make more movies like God's Not Dead, Soul Surfer, and Let There Be Light. And I'm going to keep doing that because I love doing it as well. I feel this is my calling. This is my way of trying to harvest. Because I get people coming up to me and say, I became a Christian because of your movies. Wow. And that just is amazing to me.
Got to make you feel good.
Yeah.
Left Behind, The Rise of the Antichrist opens in theaters on January the 26th. Please head to Huckabee.tv. We will help you connect directly to get tickets through Fathom Events so you can make sure you go to that. And we have all kinds of ways to connect you at Huckabee.tv to the projects Kevin is involved with. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider clicking the subscribe button below and the notification bell next to it so you don't miss any of our future videos when they go up online.